everyone had a festive and memorable holiday season and a safe New Year's Eve. Personally, I had a very much a geezer at the wheel kind of a Christmas. In fact, let me share some of the stuff that I got. First, Lucy made up this really cool sweatshirt. Got the geezer at the wheel right there on the front with the YouTube logo. And a nice great big old geezer at the wheel on the back. You'll be seeing a lot of this. I'll be wearing it a lot. That's pretty cool. I like that. And Santa Claus brought me a GoPro Hero camera. Been wanting one of these for quite some time. It's a little bitty camera, but it'll do a whole lot. As soon as I figure out how to use it, we'll be having some fun with this. The GoPro came with a nice selection of hardware and mounts, brackets and what have you. I've added a few more to it to start a collection. And the little waterproof back for the camera. I snapped this on the GoPro and it'll actually take underwater pictures. I don't know how much of that I'll be doing, but we had the capability. We'll see what happens. Little handheld mount for the GoPro. It's got the GoPro mount right here on the top. Gives you a little more control working with the camera. I'll need a little practice with this, but I'll get it. It also doubles as a nice little selfie stick. So that'll come in real handy. And then something that you can't see because my trusty old point and shoot's hooked up on it right now is a real nice adjustable tripod. That thing will adjust any way you want. It's quite a nice piece of equipment, and that's going to improve things a lot. In addition, my son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter made a very generous contribution to our travel fund for the upcoming trip, and that's very much appreciated. We're still throwing our nickels and dimes in the can, getting ready for the trip. And I've got a couple of guests here that's been waiting very patiently for their introduction, so hang on, let me get them over here. Midgie, come on, baby. Midge, come on, sweetheart. Come here. Introduce you to the girls. This is Midgie. She's our 6-year-old spayed female purebred Shih Tzu. Her's Mama's girl. Hardly ever see her without Mama. She's just kind of a couch tater, just wants to sit around with Mom and chill out. Just be a dog, my baby. But anyhow, that's the Midge. You won't see a whole lot of her because she doesn't like cameras. I know. Alright, hop down. Let's get sister up here. Come on, Haas. And this is Molly. This is Dad's girl. She's a 5-year-old spayed female rescue Shih Tzu. She's a lot more active. She loves to run, play, carry on. In fact, you might recognize her from the intro video clips to the videos on this channel. She likes to hang out with Dad. She'll probably be my co-pilot in Classy during the trip quite a bit. You'll see a lot of her because she likes cameras. She likes to pose. You're kind of a ham, ain't you, sweetheart? Yeah, Daddy loves you. So, anyhow, let me rearrange equipment a little bit. We'll get set up on the computer and talk a little bit about this trip. So, I'll be right back. Last summer, Lucy and I combined our bucket lists, made a master bucket list, did a little compromising, a little planning, and this is what we came up with.
Okay, here it is, the 2016 Bucket List Expedition. This is just kind of the basic route. This is fairly well set in stone. There'll be several side trips, but this is the basic course. To make all this manageable, we've broken this down into like 3 separate distinct trips. The southern leg, the coastal leg, and the northern leg. To begin with, we'll start from right here, East Moline, head east, over to Joliet, Illinois, where we're going to pick up, are you ready for this? The Route 66, historic Route 66. We're finally going to travel America's Main Street. I'm really excited about this. This is the first of our bucket list entries. Follow it along here, all the way to Flagstaff, staying with as much of the old alignments as we could possibly find and be able to pass through. But here at Flagstaff, we're going to head a little side trip north, Grand Canyon, and Zion National Park, and Bryce Canyon. 3 more entries on the bucket list. Then we'll return back down here to the Mother Road and head on west till we get right about in here. I couldn't put this in MapQuest. I had too many destination points. It wouldn't let me add any more. But right here, we'll head south down to right in here to Quartzsite. That seems to be a real popular place with RVers, so we thought we'd run down there and spend a day or 2 and see what all that's about. Head back up here, pick up Route 66 again, head on west, take it all the way to the end. Yeah, we're going all the way to the end. I can't believe that. I'm just really excited about this. Right here at Santa Monica, and that'll be the end of leg 1. We'll change gears then, head north on Highways 101 and Highway 1, going up along the coast. Right here at San Francisco, we'll be crossing Golden Gate Bridge, another bucket list item. Continue going up here along the coast till we get here to Crescent City. We'll head on kind of diagonal through the mountains, pick up Interstate 5, continue on north and up through Portland. Right in here, again, I can't put it in here because MapQuest won't let me. Right here at Castle Rock, we'll head on over east, over to Mount St. Helens. See that? Another bucket list item. Come back, get on I-5, continue north into Seattle, and hopefully in Seattle we'll get a chance to go in and see Pike's Market and the Space Needle. 2 more bucket list items. We'll have to see what the traffic's like there. We've heard it's pretty ugly, but we'll find out. Continue on north up here to Anacortes, which is right here. We're going to take an excursion boat out and do some whale watching. Another bucket list item. That should be a good time. When we get done with that, we'll come back. We'll head back south, backtracking, which isn't such a bad deal because we're going to come back through Seattle. That'll give us a second shot at it. Maybe a different day would be better than the first day when we go through there. Come all the way back down here to Portland, where we'll start east, and right in here somewhere, we'll branch off, head down the Columbia River Gorge, where there's the largest concentration of waterfalls in the country, at least, maybe in the world. I'm not real sure, but that should be just a beautiful trip down through there. Then we'll continue on east, mostly interstate. This trip's going to be mostly interstate at this point. We'll probably be pretty tired of driving anyway. But no trip like this would be complete without a stop at Yellowstone, spend some time, another bucket list item. Continue on eastbound to Mount Rushmore, and we'll spend a lot of time in this general area here, because in addition to Mount Rushmore, we want to check out Badlands National Park, the Chief Crazy Horse Monument, and Custer State Park. All of them bucket list items. From there, we pretty much just a drive home, back down to the west side of Iowa, straight across back here to East Moline. That gives you a pretty basic idea of what we're going to do. This trip is absolutely a living thing. There'll be changes, there'll be additions. I doubt there'll be many subtractions. But this should be a real fun trip. We're sure looking forward to it. I certainly hope you subscribe to the channel and come along with us. We're going to see a whole lot of interesting stuff, and we'd just love to share it with you. One last thing I'd like to talk about is to mention that this is all new to us. We've only had Classy since August of 2015, just this last summer, and we've put less than 100 miles on that motorhome since we got her. And all of that has been to pick her up at the storage yard where we keep her, and drive a couple of miles to a local campground where we spend 2 or 3 days working on her, cleaning her up, getting her roadworthy, and then taking her back. So all this RV and RV travel is very foreign to us. In addition, a big trip like we're planning, that's new to us. We've done a little travel in our time, but nothing like this. This is well beyond anything we've ever done. I've never done videotaping before. This is new. YouTube is new to me. So we don't know anything about any of this. We're just flying in the dark. So please feel free to leave a comment on these videos. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I already know I don't know what I'm doing. So feel free to make a suggestion, make a comment, a little encouragement if you feel that way, a critique, a criticism, a correction, just whatever you feel. Just feel free to speak your mind. I'll look forward to seeing what y'all had to say. And until next time, happy trails. I hope you enjoyed today's video. You can let me know by clicking that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe while you're there. You'll want to come along with us. You never know what might happen when there's a geezer at the wheel.